Hey guys, it's Brooke. I'm just gonna do another video. This one's gonna be very quick. Let me check the time. It is, okay, I got 10 minutes. Um, Today I want to just do a quick video, follow up my last video. I want to talk about, I'm gonna talk about demons, and aliens. And just weird things that go on with people experiencing paranormal stuff and having questions about it. Like sometimes you feel like something is around you and you're not sure what it is, but you feel a presence around you when you're alone. And this is something that I've dealt with for a very long time since I was a kid. Like I've been experiencing that feeling that something's there, but nothing's really there. And people think you're crazy, like you're having like schizophrenia or something, or like you have some type of mental disorder, but millions of people have been experiencing these spiritual things. And there are things that around me that sometimes are positive, and most of the time it's negative things around me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this world, there's a lot of evil. From my spiritual journeys, this is not just from research, because I have done a lot of research my whole life, but this is from legitimate experience. When I experience spiritual things in my mind, traveling through the dream state, going to different dimensions, experiencing different beings, this is from experience and research, but a little bit of both. From my experiences, when I was a child, I always felt a presence. It was not always good. It was like a monster or demons. One time I had a dream, I saw a creature that looked like Satan standing before me. Fiery, with hooves and all this stuff, with horns. Now I'm not sure if I was so frightened by Christianity and the stories about the devil that I was having dreams like that, or was that an actual being? But I had dreams where I was invited into closets. I was gonna write something called Closets and Hallways, because I've had dreams where their creatures would try to get me to come into the closet. Okay? There are beings like that can shapeshift. From what I can see through when I've been dreaming and traveling through the dream state, the spiritual dimensions, there are beings that can change into anything. They can shapeshift into anything that's on your mind. So if you're scared of, I guess, clowns, that's what they'll be. If you're scared of like a dinosaur, that's what they'll be. So these beings, they become what you're afraid of. Fear in the spirit, in the energetic realm, it's like a drug to them, because your soul, your energy is so messed up that they feed off of that, and it makes them high, or it gives them some type of feeling. Because there are some beings in the world that are 100% dark. They have no light in them. And the only way they could actually feel something is to take others' light. So these beings come to people in their dream state, and they might seem like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your family member, and they do horrible, horrific things to you. And you'd be like, why am I having dreams of this person doing this to me? It's because of these interdimensional demonic beings, and that's just what it is. It's not psychosis. It's not, someone needs to go to the hospital. This is some real shit, and I've seen these beings. They transfer into anything they want to scare you. They're so frightening looking. Like, I tried to really see what it is, but I could only see a glimpse, because they're mostly in stealth mode. They hide just beyond physical light, I believe, a frequency range. I can only see them when I'm in the dream state, really. And I could barely see them there, because they're masters of manipulation. They don't want to be seen, because they don't want to disrupt their food source. The beings have no light in them, so they feed. Anything that has to feed so much has darkness. So they do this to people, and some people don't know. They think they're going crazy. They're having a panic attack or whatever. They go to the psychiatrist, they pump them with drugs, and the drugs make it worse because these beings, they're not going to go anywhere just because you're taking Zoloft or you're smoking weed. They're going to still be there. The only way you could deal with these beings is stop being afraid of them and understand that fear is what feeds them, okay? Also, what you have to understand is that these beings, they don't like, they're only around if you like, if you have weakness in you, like if you have a weak spot spiritually that you're not working out, like you have all this pain inside of you, or you have like all these things going on with you, like unfinished business, that's when these beings will come, because they'll see these weak spots in you, and that's how they'll be able to feed off of you. Talking about aliens, there's a huge debate between whether aliens are demons, or demons are aliens, or reptilians, and to be honest with you, I guess it doesn't matter like what it is. It's just evil because they have to take from you, okay? Whether it's aliens, demons, interdimensional entities that come and they mess around with you and fuck up your head while you're sleeping. There's also something else that a lot of people don't talk about that for some reason, something inside of me just realized this was happening. I think an ancestor might have spoken to me, or like God or ancestor told me, but there's also a lot of waves from sound. There's like sounds we don't hear. And there's waves like Wi-Fi and all that stuff that's going through our brains, and we're decoding it in our brain, but we can't decode it. We decode it while we're sleeping. There's all this subliminal stuff and these waves and the sounds and colors we can't see that are affecting us, but we can't really do anything about it because we can't see it. But it comes out in the spiritual realm. So it's like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on where we're being bombarded with just attacks from every angle. These people want to attack you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And that's what we're dealing with on planet Earth. There's some very, very evil beings, and they're not beings of love, because if they were, we wouldn't be going through this shit. So it's like, yeah, I mean, this stuff's very real. Possession is real. People, hearing voices is real. It's not just mental illness. Yes, there are some mental illnesses where this is happening, but most likely, if you feel like there's someone following you, or you feel there's a presence around you that doesn't feel good, it's most likely a demonic spirit, or it's a demented alien or something. Because or you could be blasted by some type of radio waves or something. This all sounds fucking crazy. I know it sounds like, but I've done research and this has happened to me, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. I would not come before you on YouTube to embarrass myself, to make myself look crazy and insane talking about these things if I did not believe in my heart. And if God didn't tell me, if my ancestors didn't tell me that there are some evil, dark beings that are attacking you from all perspectives of life, all angles of life. Spiritually is the worst, because spirit is eternal. You know, physicality is, you're not going to be here forever in physicality. So it's like, these beings want your soul, and they take your soul and they put it somewhere. You know, they store it somewhere. I had a dream where I saw myself as a clone. Everyone's talking about cloning. They don't just clone celebrities. They clone regular ass people. And I had a dream where I saw a clone of myself, and I swear. And I thought it was real. And I saw this naked woman in this chair and stuff. And I was like, who is this woman? And I looked at her. It was me. I'm like, how am I looking at myself? Then I was at this cloning place. And I'm like, you know, honestly, all this stuff that's coming out is I have this very creepy vibe, because I have a feeling that this stuff is very, very real. I believe there's a cloning center. I do believe they're cloning people. I believe they're taking people's souls and consciousness and they're putting into animals and all kinds of sick shit, man. This shit is, and I've experienced this through the dream state and through my spiritual travels when I'm sleeping. This stuff is real. It's scary as fuck, but it's real, and we have to talk about it because humanity's at stake. There are lots of people getting attacked, abused, raped by spiritual entities at night, and they don't even realize what's happening. So it's good that people, and to be honest with you guys, I'm putting my life on the line for this shit because I shouldn't even be talking about this stuff, but the more I talk about this stuff, the more I get attacked by these demons or these beings. But I don't care what they do because the truth has to come out. The more I come out about the reptilians and aliens and demons and stuff, the more I get attacked. So guys, just please pray for me that I really need to come out with this truth because people are getting attacked. They don't understand why they're tired all the time, depressed all the time, sad all the time. It's because we live in a fucked up, evil world. That's why we're sad. It has nothing to do with you're not doing your best. Because I was one of those people. I've done everything to feel better and I still couldn't. Because there's so much evil and sadness in this world. And all you have is God. And all you have is people who love you and care about you unconditionally. That's all we have. And all you have is yourself and your heart and your passion. Whether you're a cook, you like to act, you like to draw, you like to sing, whatever. That's all you got in this world. And you got to hold on to that. You really do. But I have to go, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be on later again. But also another thing, if you guys play Overwatch or you play fighting games and stuff, I'm practicing to become pro at these things. So if you could help me with that, please. I'm on PSN. My name is Aurora Elliptica 1. It's AURORAELIPTACA Elliptica. In the number 1. If you're on PSN, I don't mind playing with you on Overwatch and stuff. But right now, all I've been doing is working, art, exercising, and spiritual studies. And this stuff is extremely real. This cloning stuff, I believe, is real because I had a legitimate dream where I was in some type of arena. This happened when I was young, before all this cloning stuff came out. I had a dream where I was in a hockey rink. Just like what Donald Marshall was talking about. Then I had a dream a month ago about seeing a clone of myself and seeing clones of everyone in my life. They were kind of retarded looking because they were fucked up because they weren't the exact copy. But I had a dream and it was very real. And I'm like, yo, there's something to this stuff. There's something to this cloning stuff, and there's something to this taking people's souls and putting in other bodies or all kinds of horrible stuff. So guys, all right, I'll see you guys later. I have to go, but it was nice coming back, having this conversation about, having this nice conversation. I think we need to discuss this stuff because there could be a clone of you, or there could be demons on you. There could be, you don't know what's going on. We're attacked from every angle in our life, and I'm not going to sit here and say I'm crazy. I don't care. This bitch is crazy. All right, guys.